If anybody was making a boat like this is the way they would have made it. Except nobody's making this boat.
In January 24, we began the exterior restoration of Bill and Jan Cigarette 28. We started with the hull sides and then the deck, removing those 4 layers of paint. After that, we began the fairing process using vinyl ester filler to bring back the smooth fairness of the sides. That filler was sanded and primed with all grip primer 4 times in order for us to be ready to give the boat a fresh coat of Emerald. In February, we began the interior restoration of the boat. We removed all the old existing holes in the cockpit from rigging, speakers, etc. Refaired all the vertical walls, faired the engine room with vinyl ester filler. We then primed it also 3 different times with all grit primer, sanding in between with different grits of sandpaper, so it would be ready for 3 coats of emerald paint. April and May of 24, the boat was in the hands of our painter at his paint shop, in and out of his paint booth. Received 3 coats of emerald paint. In early June, we began to rebuild the entire cabin of the boat. We stripped it out to bare bones, reglassed some of the areas in the cabin area, and then built an entire new cabin and ceiling product so that it would look as good and new as the outside of the boat. The last process before rigging was to give the engine room 3 coats of all grip battleship gray. We also painted all the storage areas.
The seats were not actually easy to do because I wanted a flip-up bolster. Blue and red is what we kind of want. Well, racing raspberry.
Racing raspberry.
Yeah, some people call it pink.
No, racing raspberry sounds much better.
Sounds a lot better. Working with Mark has been absolutely terrific. He was restoring an Apache, an old Apache. And I said, geez, if he's restoring an old Apache, maybe he can restore an old cigarette. Came here, talked to him in person, and here we go. Man, it's been a terrific experience.
Jan, what are you most excited about on the boat, and do you think Bill will let you drive it?
I'm going to let my grandsons drive it.
Okay.
And we're going to be in the back having a cocktail.
All the hard, time-consuming work is over. We'll be in the water soon to crank this baby up.